If you teach a man to fish, he will catch more fish. Those words of wisdom are from G.M. Hammer. Another thing that he said was, puzzles, 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 you have to do your puzzles. My next challenge is, for the next 30 days, I'm going to do chess puzzles every day for 30 minutes to an hour. Not less than 30 and not more than an hour so I don't burn out. I'm going to do chess puzzles. This is similar to my 10 hours of chess playing challenge where the goal is to get better. I think this one might have more easily calculable results. So I'm going to have some kind of chart showing my scores in the two types of puzzles I'm going to do. One is a puzzle rush. I'm going to do 3-minute challenge. You have 3 minutes to do the puzzles. And they get harder as you go. So the beginning, like this, should be super obvious because you just go like that and you checkmate them. But they get harder as you go. The other type is not timed, and they get harder as you go as well. And well, I'm not going to talk while I do them. That's embarrassing. The other one, let me just get my 3 losses here, and I'll show you the other one. Okay, so high score of 2 for the 3 minutes. Nice. Let's do the other one. Keeps track of your difficulty, and when you lose, you just go down in points. When you win, you go up in points. The goal is to get a lot of points, obviously. When I've done this before, I can never really get over the 500 mark, but I usually do the free trial, which gives you a limited number of plays per day. So I'm not doing a half an hour's worth usually, like I will going on. So that's the challenge. I'm going to pay for their subscription because the free only gives you like 5 plays per day. It's kind of difficult to learn. Black to move. Really bad at chess. Okay, I'm signed up for my trial, and I checked my other account. It's actually 1,500, not 500, that I'm stuck at, which makes a lot more sense because these have all been like one move checkmates, super easy. So I'll get up to 1,500 probably soon, and then hopefully won't take too long to surpass it. And just like that, 30 days are over. I got my award for logging in 30 days in a row today. A little recap, I suppose. I did every day except for one. I did miss the 5th day, but since chess.com didn't count it, I'm not going to count it either. The plan for the video was to show you these 2 charts I'll put over here, showing my rating in the 2 different modes, and I was going to like slowly unveil them as in the background I showed clips of me playing throughout the month, sort of like this. But I stopped taking clips like halfway through because I decided that was kind of boring. And I've decided what I'm going to do instead is do some Puzzle Rush, talk, and play at the same time. Haven't tried it, but going to try it now. Okay, so I'll probably do like 2 games. First, I want to address that the normal non-timed puzzle I did stop doing because even though I was still increasing my score, it was taking a long time to play and it was draining my brain. So it wasn't just, 10 minutes of that, get 50 points and continue like it had been. It became like a grind. I had to spend 5 minutes on a puzzle that was supposed to be solved in 20 seconds. So yes, it gave me points for it, but I wasn't really at the level that I should be. So I decided to stop doing it. And then another thing to address is that dip in score for my timed one happened right after my 48-hour stream. I expected it to drop that day and maybe the day after, but it never really got back on pace. I don't know if I knocked myself out of my rhythm or if it just, the puzzles just got hard maybe, I don't know. But I'm not too grumpy about it. It was pretty good. I did peak at 20, which I was very happy to see. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. The first 10 puzzles are now pretty easy for me. The goal is to get 10 within 1 minute, and then I have the 2 minutes for the next set is what I've been trying to rock. Ooh, I don't know about this one. I feel like the knight meat needs to move somewhere here or here though. Which one opens up the queen more? Don't know. Which means maybe it's not the knight, but it's not anyone else. Let's go here. This is not going to be it. Sometimes you just need to lose and move on to the next one. So my score, the one thing I sort of am disappointed in is that it doesn't really show how well I'm doing exactly. Because I only took my best score of the day. I didn't really show if it was a fluke or if I was consistently getting good. So a little bummed that that isn't represented, but otherwise pretty happy with it. I'm not sure what to do here. I got stumped again. Maybe here? Yeah, that was not really a thought out move. That was just, hey, maybe if we try this, it'll work. Which sometimes works, but sometimes doesn't. 13 seconds. Let's try to get this one. Do I take the queen? Let's take the queen. Why not? Oh my gosh. How many are you going to give me? 1,000 moves in that puzzle. So 17. That's not bad. Let's do one more real quick, and I'll tell you what I see when I do the first 10. Okay, you're going to be white. That's something. I don't know. This was a weird one. It didn't start out as easy as most of them do. I still don't know what to do. What the heck? Here? That seems like a bad move. Oh, this guy. There we go. Then take the queen. So here I just see whenever the king is behind 3 things, the answer is always push that. King up at the top, in by the king. I also look at whatever color's at the very top, you're usually the opposite of that. Sometimes not, and sometimes that messes me up, but that's what I go for. Push here, but that's covered, so instead we're going to push the king back 1, and then go up. King, whenever it's like this, the answer is always to get fancy with a pawn. I think that a setup like that was in the original day as well. Do that. Okay, black. My goal here is to kill the queen, so I guess I'll just kill the queen and then just push here. whenever these bad boys are rocked and socked, the answer is always push one of them up. Here I'm going to go here instead of here because that opens up that. And I want to not open up that because we're trapping the king behind that. Let's see. When I like to click the pieces because it helps. So always push the queen to a defended spot for sure. Let's get fancy with that. Let's rock the queen. Whenever you can get the queen right next to the king, just good things happen. Is that the move? Sometimes I do have to think about it. Yeah, I can't go there. That's the move. But for the first 10, the goal is really not to think about it. It's just to see it, which is like a fun mental place to be. Where is it? I don't see the move. I don't see the moves. You can't go that because that happens, and that's bad. But this is definitely a checkmate puzzle, so let's just move him down. There we go. Right here, we push the king over and then sacrifice. You see a lot of that one. Maybe a little checkeroony. Probably not a checkeroony, honestly, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Do I got any other fancy pieces? What's the queen doing? Nothing. How's the queen getting up there? 6 seconds. We're going to fail this one. Oof, rough. So there we go. It was super fun. I enjoyed it. Not enough to spend $7 a month on it, so that'll be the end, but it was fun. I did, is there anything else I wanted to show? Survival, I got all the way up to 29 once. That was nice. Yeah. Oh, here's a picture of me at 1700. And that's like a good day. That was when things were still moving at a good pace. It was once I hit the 18s, that's when things got super hard. Okay, challenge complete. Thanks, GM Hammer, for the suggestion.